Hey guys, CM Reaper Hunter here. Welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be giving my opinions on the new pictures that got leaked yesterday from the Home Depot manager meeting of the 2025 Halloween animatronics that Home Depot has to offer this year. So this isn't everything. Clearly, there's a lot of stuff that we probably haven't seen, and because we only got a couple like blurry images, but from what we've seen so far, it definitely looks pretty cool. There's definitely some really unique things they have this year. So the first one I'm going to talk about is this scary snowman animatronic, and overall, I really love this thing. This honestly is probably my favorite animatronic that has been leaked so far this year. I've been wanting a scary snowman animatronic for a long time now, so I'm really happy that we finally got something like this. And I think it looks awesome. I love the detail looks great. I love the face. It's very creepy and grim looking. I love the sharp tooth grin and like the evil face. Overall, it just looks like a really cool prop. I'm assuming it's SVI. At least it looks SVI to me. And I don't know what it's going to do. Maybe it'll like move its arms up and down or turn its head. But I'm really excited to see this one in action. Definitely my favorite thing, probably I'd say, from these leaks so far. I really love this thing. It's very unique and awesome. Then in this next picture, there is a couple props that we can see. The first thing is this giant ogre guy. Overall, I don't really know how to feel about this one. It looks very unique for sure. And I feel like Home Depot the past few years has been making some unique sort of characters. But yeah, I like it. I think it's cool. It's unique. I think the face looks pretty cool. I like the giant teeth it has. The feet are huge on this thing. And it just overall it looks really big. I don't know what company it is. I'm guessing it's Pan Asian. That's what it looks like to me. But it looks pretty interesting. I'm excited to see what it does and better pictures of it. Then there's these two cauldron witches in the background, which look pretty generic. I don't really expect much from these, but I have been hearing people say that they could be servo, so that could be cool. They could actually be pretty cool, but just from first glance, they just look like some boring, generic ass SVI witches. Then the thing in the background is one of the best things I'd say as well. This is the 15-foot scarecrow that got leaked in the links, I think, a couple weeks ago. But overall, from the pictures, this thing looks really awesome. I like how it's kind of like on a stake. It definitely reminds me a lot of the Pumpkin King from Nightmare Before Christmas. And I think it looks awesome. I like the giant branch hands that it has. Like the stature, I think, looks really cool. And I'm sure it'll have like the color light options that Levitating Reaper and a couple of the other like 12-footers have. But overall, I'm really excited to see this one. I think it definitely could be one of the best Home Depot giant props for sure. Then here's another picture. There is this big pumpkin guy with a top hat in this picture. And I think this guy looks pretty cool. It looks like another Pan Asian prop. I think it has a cool looking face. I like the sharp teeth, the yellow eyes, the giant top hat's pretty cool. It's very cartoony looking. I think overall the look is really cool. I don't really know what to expect for the animation, but it doesn't look like anything too special, but I do like the look of it. Then here's the next picture. There's a lot going on in this picture. The first thing that we see is this giant skeleton at the bottom of the picture. This is the track skeleton, and I'm pretty sure it's supposed to crawl, which is definitely pretty cool. I'm excited to see how that's going to work. It looks very big, but overall, I think the skeleton itself looks really cool. I like the detail on it. It almost has this kind of like zombified look to it. It is pretty detailed for just being a normal skeleton, but I think it looks really cool. I'm excited to see what it does and how it looks in action. Then the prop to the right of it is this Pan Asian looking Grim Reaper prop. Looks pretty cool, pretty generic, but I like the colors. The yellow eyes look cool. He looks like he's holding some sort of scroll or like paper in his one hand, which is interesting. Once again, I don't really expect too much from this one, but it looks pretty cool. Then there's this guy in the background behind him, which I've been hearing people say is a witch doctor. Overall, it looks interesting. I'm curious to see what it's gonna do and what like the animation and stuff. Looks pretty unique. I don't think we've ever gotten any sort of like witch doctor prop before. I think the eyebrows look kind of weird in the mustache, but this is just a blurry picture of it. You can't really see it that well, so who knows? This thing could be really cool, but overall, from the picture itself, it just looks, whatever. Then there's this like gravedigger looking guy in the background who looks pretty interesting. He's holding a sack, and I think he has a shovel in the other arm. Just another like SVI generic gravedigger. It could be cool, but I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say just from this picture. Then in the background behind that track skeleton is what looks to be a zombie stack, kind of like the clown stack that they had last year at Home Depot. Looks interesting. The top one's holding like a barbed wire bat, like a Negan's bat from The Walking Dead, so that's kind of cool. But I didn't really care for the clown one last year, so I'm assuming this one isn't going to be really that great either. Then also in the background there is what looks to be a white dress, and I've been hearing people say that that could be the Bride of Frankenstein, which would be really cool to see. It'd be nice to have Frankenstein and the Bride of Frankenstein to have together. There's also apparently going to be a Tiffany prop this year to go with Chucky, which is going to be really cool. I'm assuming it's going to be all servo again, like the Chucky. So that would be really cool to see. Then in this final picture, we have some very interesting things. There is a giant shark prop in the background, which I think looks really cool. Very, very unique prop. We've never gotten any sort of like shark animatronic for Halloween. I don't know if it's going to do anything. I can definitely see it being a static prop. But I think overall, just by looks alone, it looks awesome. It has really good detail. I love the scratches on it. The mouth looks cool. The eyes look creepy. And yeah, overall, this looks really awesome. I'm very excited to see this one in person. Probably one of my favorites from the pictures so far. Then in front of him is this fisherman guy. Pretty generic. I think it looks better than the one we had a couple years ago for sure. But nothing too special. Just kind of a generic fisherman prop. There's also a bunch of other stuff in the background. There's some tombstones, some little props. I've been hearing that there's a mini levitating Reaper, which I'm really excited about. I'll probably end up getting that one. There's what looks to be a Plague Doctor prop in the very far back of that picture, so I'm excited to see that as well. But yeah, overall, some pretty cool stuff so far from Home Depot. I'm really excited to see more pictures and see better quality of everything, see what it does. I'll definitely make another video if we get more pictures and stuff. But yeah, overall, so far, I'm definitely very excited to see what Home Depot has to offer this year. So yeah, without further ado, I will see you guys in the next video. So look out for more spooky videos.